And good afternoon and welcome back to the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host, and today we're picking up where we left off in Subnautica, which is at our sea base, having been to the Big Island, watched the sunbeam get destroyed, done some exploring, picked up a bunch of lithium and diamonds, which we can use for, well, fabricating a lot of stuff. We stuck our batteries in the charger. Speaking of which, we need to go get those since they're done. They were actually done when we finished the last episode. I just decided not to go get them and realized that now. So there we go. And we have a medical kit that is fabricated. That is awesome. So with that in mind, we are going to head... Well, we need to go back to the island, but the first place we're going to go is the light pod, because that also has a medical fabricator. And make sure we have some med kits. That said, now we fixed for... I need to grab a couple of pieces of salt too. Get that food done. But other than that, we should be in good shape. So let's boogie on there. We'll get up to the surface where we can go a little faster and also not be in need of oxygen. When we finish our island exploration, which by the way we're going to go through that gate today, the one that we found, we're going to go through that and explore that portion of things as well. And that will likely be all of this episode. We'll see how far we get with that. I know that one of the things we're not going to do today, and we will do next time, is explore the Aurora itself. For that we did need the sea moth, the submersible. I mean, we can do it with what we have just on us right now. It's not completely recommended if you follow my drift, because, well, there's stuff there. We'll leave it at that. There's stuff on the way there, and we'll leave it at that. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that, because if I keep going, then, give away everything. I don't really want to do that yet. So, here we go. We are going to get in here, and the radio is not flashing. Excellent. So, we get in there. Nothing we need out of that. Oh, one of the things we will want to take with us when we go to the Aurora is fire extinguishers. Oh, yeah, we want to stay away from that. I mean, I've got a knife, I can scare him off, but, honestly, I would rather just grab some salt, fix up some fish, and boogie onto the island. And I may actually have completely desalinated the area here. Not good. Not good. But that was copper. Ooh, now we can make some battery. Oh, a crash fish. Yeah, that was joy and happiness. Love those silly things, don't we? Yeah, sure we do. And we're going to leave him behind. Oh, 2 of them. Isn't that special? And they are just not taking... I want to be left alone for an answer. My God. Well, that's not good. We'll go over this way. We'll swim in a different direction, and I don't know what the roamer range on those things is. Presumably we're outside of it. I don't honestly know. Holy crap, they're still chasing me. What the heck? What? 250 meters down. Well, not interested in that. Are very much interested. Are you kidding me? Can you guys find something else that interests you besides me? Come on. Good Lord. Oh, all right, fine. Okay, I think they're not. What? Usually when you swat them with a knife, they run away and leave you alone.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Great. Okay, man. That's... and I let one or two bad words escape my lips while I was doing that. I do apologize. I've never seen them. You've got to be kidding me. They're still chasing me? Good Lord. Now it wants to flash at me. How nice.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
We're doing a sandwich run. You in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If I
code...
say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
Well, isn't that special? We're so well thought of and cared about by the company. Some things never change, no matter how long they go on. We, I think, can make a battery, right? Yes, I did pick up all the stuff for a battery. We grabbed a piece of copper, and we grabbed a couple of those, so good deal. And there's nothing there we need to make. We do, on the other hand, need to drop that off because we don't need it. Still didn't get any salt, but we did get a couple more water. Forgot to make those while we were over here. I don't know what's up with those two stalker fish. They don't, the time I've spent in this game, they've not behaved that way. That was new and different. Not exactly, desirable. So we'll just cook those two. And we'll go ahead and eat that, and we'll drink that, and that. And, well, we're in better shape anyway. So, 60%. Do we wait? Press up. And we look at that cloud is where we want to go. That's our island. And we can double check that, as I said, by pulling up our tablet, and we see that that's the only place the clouds remain, because the tablet actually wipes them out if they're just clouds in the sky. So that is the cloaking field for the island. So we'll swim up there and take a look at that. Go back up to that gate and explore on the other side of it. Eventually, so yeah, the thing we need beyond that is it's like a docking bay for your submersibles. It's called a moon pool. We're going to need that to install and make some other upgrades. So that's our next big equipment find. Outside of stuff on the Aurora, because we do need some stuff on the Aurora. There's information, there's equipment, there's all kinds of stuff. And oh look, another radio message. Fine time for that to be delivered. And the sun's coming up, so somewhere along here is our island. There we go, starting to appear, sort of. And that's the rendering delay that comes with this, because I'm still running folding at home in the background to hopefully find cures for a few things like COVID-19 and some other stuff. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Oh, that's fun. I just went 900 meters in the wrong direction. That was where we wanted to go. Well, fantastic. The only problem with going back that way is I don't know where the beaches are for getting on the island. This is, by the way, where we want to end up. This is where the gate back there will take us. So, oh, well, lo and behold, there's a beach, I think. Looks like one. The thing about the beaches here, they're overrun with the little crabby things. Crab walkers, or whatever you called them. So, if you ever come to the beach, have your weapons ready.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
And what? They're like all over those inlets. Well, now, okay, call me a liar. I got it wrong. Okay then. Wait a minute, that's the way I just came up. Ha! So we'll keep going up and up and up and up. And I gotta admit, the island is beautiful. Oh yes, don't forget, scan everything. And that has no usable stuff, although it will, or no valuable uses other than a bioreactor. I'll get it straight. Promise I'll get it straight sooner or later. Eventually. I hope. Okay. Something. Alright, and the same with that. So, onward. Oh, another cup thing. And no valuable uses other than possible bioreactor fuel. Okay. Only problem with how we got to where we are is I'm not entirely sure where we are. Yeah, actually I am. That is where we would have, down there, is the door or the gateway from the other island. So, cool deal. Well, strangely enough, by happenstance more than anything else, we ended up exactly where we needed to be. So, we will go wandering on down here, the Ming plant. Okay. See what that one does. That has the bioreactor. It doesn't do us any good. So we'll keep going. That looks like an interesting place to go, eventually. We gotta, ooh, don't walk off the edge of anything. And yes, you can. So, I mean, look at the graphics. They did an awesome job with this, considering what all it is. And one of the things we want to do when we leave is leave with specimens, specifically the bulbo tree and a couple of other things that are edible on this island, names of which escape me at the moment, but they're here. So the thing about this trail and these trails is they go all over the island, and it's not hard to get lost. There are, as far as I know, no maps. So, oh, there's a PDA.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Let's see, Dagazi voice log, aftermath.
Integrating new PDA data.
You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
All right, that is from the original ship that crashed here, the Dagazi. And clearly an argument between the captain and the group security, I guess, Marguerite, the soldier. So it's interesting. So what that tells us is they were here, things went bad, things got destroyed, buried, whatever, and they left to go somewhere else 200 and something meters, what did it say, 250 meters down? Hunker down in a cave somewhere, got to figure it out. Couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits. So, that's going to be the next place we need to find, or one of the next places we need to find anyway. And with that in mind, we are here, yeah, 2,563 meters away. It's 250 meters down. And that's life pod 12, or 250 meters down, 1,188 meters away. And that is the place that the Dagazi crew went to after they left here. Now here is an interesting place. There are supposed to be some crabby things here. Well, we need to scan. Exterior grow bed, more marble melon.
New blueprint acquired.
that has edible with a high water content, so we want that. And then come over here, Chinese potato plant. Oh, wait a minute. Got that. Edible. Good food. Okay. So we want to inventory full. Uh-oh. What all did I grab? Oh, those have big slots. That's a problem. Well, we need to eat, so we'll eat that. And we'll go ahead and eat that. And we'll drink that. And we'll drink that. And that gives us some room to work with. Okay. Wasn't what I wanted to do. So, let's carry on our exploration here. Except now, trade that for a knife. I heard the skittering of a crab.
Integrating new PDA data.
This is again one of those places where you scan everything that you can find. So we're going up the stairs. Ultraglide fins. So those are better fins. We can swim faster now. That's cool. And jump down here. We're watching for bad things, because I know they're here. There's like 2 or 3 of them here. So, oh, another purple tablet and another PDA. Voice log 4.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were going to crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Alright. Kind of getting out of sequence here, so...
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like. Let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Alright, so the ship crashed, and there was a storm that we know from Voice Log 3 caused the whole thing to get buried in the avalanche here as we're staring at it, and got them looking for the place underwater. So, then we have Paul Torgal's log number 1. The chief is his father, and then Marguerite is the soldier, and Paul is the kid.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not going to weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Well, there's no arguing that one. And the farther away you are when you get into a wreck, the longer it's going to take for any rescue to arrive, if it does. So that's not a, how do I say this? That's not a massive piece of rocket science deduction there. So we have that. And there's still more stuff around. So we saw that thing up on top of the hill. So, and now it's after dark. That's nice. So, stasis rifle. Now that's fun. That is like a freeze ray. It puts everything in stasis, or suspended animation, if you will. That's, whoops. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, that's nice. There we go, multi-purpose room. That's what we've been looking for. Now we can have some rooms on the sea base. And there we go. That's good news.
Near blueprint acquired.
So let's get the knife back out, and we need to go upslope because, if for no other reason than it's there, we want to go see what that thing is on top of the hill. So we'll well. Nope, not that way. What did I do? Ah, there we go. And we got our knife out in case one of those crabby things wants to come visit. Isn't that special? And oh, there we go. And what did I do? Did I miss something? No, here we are. Okay. Or there we are. Whatever. Alright, so get out our scanner. There's a bulkhead. You can make those too. Seal doors between sections of the of a base. Clearly that's what this was. They had a habitat builder and they built themselves a few sections.
Acquired.
Oh, there's a water. Handy. Very useful. Interior grow bed. That's also very useful. And a lantern tree. That's something we haven't done before. Edible in an emergency. Oh, then we want to take a sample of that. Fern palm. I wonder if that has any value. Probably not. It's anything like ferns here on Earth. Yeah, it's just a plant. Okay. Cool. Oh. The observatory. So there's an all-glass room that you can put on there just to watch all the fish life. at the habitat. There we go. Voxel shrub, we already got that one apparently. And okay. Oh, PDA.
Integrating new
Return
PDA
from
data.
the deep. I wonder what that one means. Return from the deep.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Oh, that's consoling. Yeah, that's very... Oh, there's another one up there. Well, let's go see what that one is. Maybe it has some cheerier news for us. That's not exactly the happiest thing I would like to have heard, that they found no way off. There's got to be a way, or we wouldn't be in this game. And, semi-spoiler alert, there is a way. We'll get there eventually. But we have to follow the clues. And the clues also include going down to see what they built and did and recorded when they were in the deep on those missions. So we can put that away. Wait a minute, I have gone the wrong way, I think. Did I? Yeah, it looks like that other one just went down the mountain. This one goes up the mountain, so that's good. Just one of those deals you have to find your way. Not a whole lot of stuff on this island that you can... Oh, that's not helpful. Did not get us where we wanted to go. So we will... back out here and go around this way. And continue on up the escarpment here. Yeah, 35 minutes. Most of that was just talking, so it's not horrible, but my hands are feeling it. Or my hand is feeling it. Hands are right. It is, as always, just the left. And there's only so much I can do before it goes, well, before it's done. So, I'm amazed that we didn't see any of those crab squids, or whatever they are. Another PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
What do we got in here? We need to drink some water. Eat some food. And I need potato, marble melon. We'll take the marble melon. Take that. And now we're full. And I don't see anything. Well, actually, now I'm not going about this correctly. We want to get the scanner out and see if it finds anything. Oh, swivel chair. Okay. That was a really valuable scan.
New blueprint acquired.
So... Oh, stairs not. Desk is not. Alright, so... I have to admit, I wondered if you could jump from here and make it to the water. Probably not, with all the land there. The running start probably wouldn't get you through. But I have wondered, maybe on another playthrough someday we'll take a crack at it. Yeah, my voice is starting to go. It's going in a hurry. It wasn't so bad a minute ago. Maybe it's because I said something? I don't know. But essentially from here what we're doing is swimming back to the, or sea gliding back to the habitat. Not a lot else in play here. Around and around and around and around, and jump the gap. Yay! Successful. Woohoo! And yep, there's the aurora. So we actually want to go out this side of the island. I don't know if you can get through this way or not. I think it's possible. I don't know. You know what? I think it is. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get up the sea glide. We're going to go for it. Well, I'll be darned. It worked. Ha! Kudos to us. So we're headed that way. We're headed that way. There we go. And we're 1,000 meters out, which is a bit of a swim, so we're going to call this an episode at 38 minutes, 20 of which was probably 20 of which was spent just gabbing and explaining and talking and discussing. So with that, I am going to call this an episode, and once again, as always, we do appreciate you spending your time with us. Your time is valuable, and we appreciate that you chose to spend it with us here at the Chartreuse Leprechaun. And again, my name is Mark, your host. You have yourself a great week and a great day and a great week. And we'll see you here next time on the Chartreuse Leprechaun. Bye-bye. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Oh, that's fun. I just went 900 meters in the wrong direction. That was where we wanted to go. Well, fantastic.